All right, we want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahawashi.
Peace and blessings to you, brothers and sisters, throughout the four corners of earth that are waiting on the second coming from our Lord and Savior Yahawashi. Today, we're just going to kind of go into some of the stuff that's going on. Just kind of updating y'all on some of the things that's been happening throughout pretty much Babylon and some of the acts that have been approved. And we just kind of first start off in that Habakkuk chapter 2 to kind of get the ball rolling.
Right. This is the book of Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Right.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also, because his transgression be wine, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah, so that's talking about Esau.
Right.
Because when you go into the different aspects of the way he operates, and you look at like what he's done, when you look at historically, that's the reason why it's good to understand history. He did this under the time of the ancient Romans, Greeks and Romans, because they tried to heap and Hellenize all people. That's the reason why a lot of our people don't understand how we were Hellenized.
Right.
They don't understand that. They just think that Jake was just out there, everybody was just keeping the commandments, and nobody was breaking them. But, that's not what was going on. And his desire, he enlarges his borders, death and hell. And that's the condition that he puts everybody that he comes in contact in, including and especially our people.
Right.
Which is the condition that we're in, is in the lowest condition of all the earth.
That's right.
That's why anybody from around the world can look and see what's going on in Babylon and say, man, those people are gone.
That's right, man. Yeah. Like in one of the curses, it said we were going to be punished with, water of gall. And well, I can't think of it. Yeah, water of gall and was it worm?
Yeah.
Salaki, I can't think of how the curse go. And anguish, Yeah. So that's what the punishment, and this guy here, Esau, is the border of wickedness, and that's what comes along with Esau when he takes control. You're getting death, anguish, and just, everybody just discomforted, man. People of Israel.
Yeah, that's very true. That's the reason why we're in the condition we're in, because a lot of our people actually agree with the state of this, what this man brings to us. Right? You get that Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Yeah, a lot of our people like this condition, man. And see, if you're not of the sign that you're really not of the hopeful elect, is liking Babylon, man. Right. You like the condition and state of our people. Right. It's like you go on the comments, it's like you see somebody put stuff on social media and it has something out there that's completely contrary, and then you go to the comments of Jake and they're agreeing to it.
Agreeing.
You're like, why are you agreeing to this and you're okay with it, but you're getting on people for getting on and being upset about it?
Right.
So go ahead and get that.
This is Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at our agreement.
Yeah, so that's exactly what Esau is. He's a representation of death and hell.
Right.
And our people have made a covenant and agreement with him.
Yeah, that's right.
They've agreed to be Americans. They've agreed to be a part of this man's system and do everything that he says.
Right.
And a lot of our people in the upper levels of our nation, they are waxing rich off of it.
That's right.
That's the reason why a lot of people don't understand about how this thing is, about the pastors that rob the flock and all these things, the ravening wolves. What's that talking about?
Right.
Those are talking about the wicked among our people that lead our people astray.
That's how Esau get our people on their side, basically just offering them a gift.
Yeah.
And their gift is that money, that wealth.
Yeah.
And they fall for it every time.
Yep. Keep going on that.
Start from the top. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Yeah, because when you look at some people that are at the higher levels of our society, of our nation, they've made agreement with this man, and they believe that when all hell breaks loose, that they're going to be taken care of.
That's right.
They're like, you know, you got different people in entertainment or in politics. They know about some of this stuff that's going to go down. They know that all hell is going to eventually break loose, but they believe that the agreement that they made to basically be a false representation of what our nation should be by promoting different things, and they're living delicately off of the backs of basically off of the fall of our people.
That's right.
They believe that they're going to somehow escape.
They're going to be protected.
Yeah.
That this place is going to be protected.
Yeah.
You know, those people they came into agreement with.
Yeah, that they're joined unto.
Right.
Now go to Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13, I think about 12 or so. Everyone that's found with him shall be crushed, and everyone joined with him shall be fall by the sword. Isaiah 13. Yeah. And this is the old one. This is an example of the old church in chapter 13.
All right. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Most High, and in the day of his fierce anger. As it shall be as the chastened roe, as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everywhere, one into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, those are all those ones that were made in agreement with.
Right.
They're in agreement with Esau, and a lot of times, a lot of things that are in the scriptures are very parabolic. It's like the rich man and Lazarus.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's not always talking about Esau like the brothers in ITR brought out.
That's right.
Right.
You know, we talked about it. You know, the crazy thing about it, we actually talked about the rich man and Lazarus and that being Jake.
Yeah.
Being a representation of wicked Jakes that are living well in this world.
That's right.
Yep.
You know?
It's funny how the spirit worked with us and those brothers ITR, man.
Yeah.
You know, we have been over the same topic, the same weekend, the same Sabbath day.
Yep.
And these brothers will bring it out.
Yep.
You know, it's just funny. We'll see their video and they will talk about the same thing that we just got to talk about.
That's why the rich man and Lazarus thing was such a shocker to a lot of people, because you're sticking with the old one West breakdowns versus going precept upon precept and line upon line.
Right.
Now it tells you he wore purple and was sumptuously, like he was cared for.
That's right.
Now when you go into like even the boule, now a lot of people don't know that purple, sometimes in the scriptures, even though a lot of times purple means blue. That's why you have something called royal blue. Now when you go into boule, the boule colors is blue, which is the council of elite elders or whatever. And those are like some of the examples of people that live sumptuously on this side, like Bill Cosby. Now we know he's going through a trial, but a lot of times, even though those accusations may be false, he might be going through something because of something he didn't agree to with them.
Right.
And then they get him on the back end over some stuff that happened, what, 40 years ago?
40 years ago.
Right.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's something. And then Esau's laws is in opposition towards Jake. Cause see, he could go through something 40 years ago on that same situation. Then 40 years later, boom, they hit him with the same piece. What do they call that? Double jeopardy?
Yeah, double jeopardy.
And then they shouldn't be able to hit him with.
It's supposed to be a statute of limitation.
Exactly, bro.
That stuff happened like in the 70s and stuff that they're saying.
Yeah, bro, statute of limitations. So it's,
come on, man.
Jake through here, man.
True, man. If they touching Bill Cosby, they done touch OJ.
Yep.
Jay.
Come on, man.
That's
They always
right.
got Oprah on the beef piece, but that was just the company doing it. That wasn't on some Illuminati agreement. That's why she beat it.
Yeah.
When she beat that beef case over them cattle owners, over them people that had that cattle coming here in Texas.
Yeah, and see, Jacob see that as a victory.
Yeah.
Not understanding that wasn't but a setup in the first place.
Yeah.
It'd be a gift most of the time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let you think you equal with them.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you're really not.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of times they do that to scare Jake, man.
Yeah.
Put you in a trial, let you beat it, but then what they do is they just let you know we after you, we on you, so be careful.
Right.
A lot of times that's what they do, man. They'll have a Jake go through a trial, he'll beat it. But they just did that to mess him up, to show you we could get you if you don't stay on top of your game. They did that with Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti, when he was making all that money for Murder Inc., he was making so much bread. And then what they did is, because everybody remembers before 50 Cent got big, man, John Rule and Ashanti was dropping nothing but hits. I'm talking about #1 hits.
Right.
Yep.
Like 10 of them like in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? So that boy was making so much bread. And then after a while, I don't know what happened. If he didn't do something or whatever, man, they came through and raided Murder Inc. and had them boys on a federal investigation, bro. And he had to shut that whole thing basically down.
Right.
Now he done got back. Now he done got Murder Inc. back again. He suddenly gave it back to him like this last month.
Right.
Best believe there's some sort of stipulations inside that piece too.
Exactly.
Well, they know he ain't gonna be able to do like he did last time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You know, they gonna just go and give it back to
And they got, and you know, they got it. Before he got that back, they got it his boy Ja Rule.
Yep.
And you never know. You know what I'm saying? You know, because Ja Rule was supposed to do a music festival, and they said it didn't go through, and now he's being sued. He's basically being investigated. He's being sued for like millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars that he don't have.
Right.
And he just got out of jail on a gun charge.
Right.
He was in jail for like 3 or 4 years or something, and he just got out like 2 years ago.
So that's a prime example to let Jake know, no matter how much money you have, hey, quote of LeBron James, hey, you are African American.
Yep.
Right.
Hey man, you don't have that same opportunity or that equality that Esau has,
Yeah.
man.
I was watching this video online. I can't remember. I don't know if one of y'all posted up or what. But it was this comedian that worked with Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
You seen it?
I think I know
He was
what you're
giving his
talking about.
testimony. I can't remember his name, but he worked with Dave Chappelle on like the Dave Chappelle show and stuff. And he was talking about that Dave Chappelle had came up to him and told him, you know, he say called him off to the side and gave him a piece of advice. He say, if you ever start getting big in this game, he say they gonna step to you and they gonna come to you and make you an offer. He said, don't take it. He said he ain't paid it no mind. He just thought that was Dave Chappelle just talking noise, you know, being him. And he said eventually it happened to him.
Yep.
And he accepted it. So he was like, you know, that stuff is real.
That stuff is very real.
You know? That's a real game that this man play, man, with people.
Yeah.
He come to you, and, you know, he offer you the wealth. He gonna offer you the world.
Yep.
You know, but it's gonna come with some stipulations.
Yeah. He about to offer you a Kardashian.
Right.
Yeah, just like he did with Dave Chappelle,
It
man.
might cost you a family member.
Yeah,
or
probably
it
like
might
cost his
you-
mom, like
Right.
Kanye.
That's it.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of speculation that could be it, but you know, some of these deals are blood deals.
Right.
You know, and a lot of people don't understand that a lot of this stuff goes back to the ancient world. These are not anything new that Esau's creating. Back in the Babylon and Canaan, when someone wanted to get these type of things, they had to do those same type of things as well. If they wanted to be wealthy, they had to lose a family member.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They had to basically say, oh, well, look, if you want to get wealthy, oh, what about the Mexico?
Oh yeah.
And that stuff, and that stuff, if you talk to someone that's from Haiti or West Africa that knows about some of that stuff, all that stuff is built the same way because Satan operates the same way.
Right.
He wants a sacrifice a lot of times for you to get what you want. That's why a lot of times these rappers always tell you how they lost a friend before they got big.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the big homie such and such.
Yeah.
Before I got in big, I lost the homie such and such. Almost all of them lose a family member. Now, whether they actually put out the hit, that's not usually how it matters. They can get a deal, and Satan will put out the hit.
Right.
Now people don't even have to do nothing.
They don't even know what's gonna go down though. They don't know who gonna get, you know, killed or whatever on their side.
But the agreement is going to mean that somebody has to die that's close to them.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. And people don't know how deep this thing is, man. We're talking about it last week about how the spiritual warfare, about the principalities and levels of the spiritual darkness in high places. Like a lot of people don't understand how it operates. So what Kanye was, he killed his mom or whatever. Nah, he might have taken a deal, and part of that deal, Satan might have decided to take out his mom. Even if it was on a legit, like she died on a surgery table.
Right.
Satan be out there and be like, put the infliction on her. Or make the surgeon do something.
Right.
Yeah, and you see how
So he got a Kardashian out of it though, and he got more money and fame.
Got all that. He got the world.
Yeah, he got Adidas. He got the Adidas.
But he had to bow down to Satan.
Yeah.
Like Satan tried to get
Yahawashi. Let's get that.
Bruh.
Let's get that because see, Yahawashi did not make a covenant with death in hell.
That's right.
When he got that, go down. I think it's Luke chapter 4.
Dude, that's just like with Job. With Job, And see, this is why it's so imperative to have the family members understand and know this truth and abide to the best of their ability in here too. Because Job, being a righteous man, look what happened to his kids. His kids were not following that example of their father, and they bit that bullet. You see what I'm saying? So if your family, you know, who knows how the Most High will let Satan reign in someone's household. But, you know, that's an example for you right there, man.
True.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
He had to look out for his kids because he's like, what if they did something wicked?
Cause see, in that saying right there, that's just an example to show that his kids weren't abiding like their father was abiding.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Yep, and he knew it. So he had to sacrifice all the time for him.
Yeah,
Right.
So that's a key aspect right there, just to kind of keep the house protected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the only reason why his house got attacked because Most High allowed Satan to do it.
Yeah, he allowed.
That's right.
Yep, he allowed.
Knowing that he wasn't going to turn on him. You know, which his wife wanted him to turn on him. So it's heavy, man.
It's a
whether
heavy
you got a spouse, whether it's on whether your wife or husband, and something like that happens, you got to look into Job and understand what goes on to get through those times. Because sometimes your partner or spouse might lose a little bit of faith, or might not understand. It might be like, hey, I'm not even really into this. Now you got to hold on and see what the ultimate end game is of the Most High. You might be able to bring that thing back together, or get your husband back on track, or your wife back on track, or whatever. You know. So get that. We're gonna go into the temptation because the hell we're in agreement. That's part of the temptation that Jake has overcome when they sign and take on these deals to be rich or to live on this side. You know, even people that are taking Section 8 warfare. You're also agreement to the same thing as well.
Right. That's right.
Believe it or not, you don't gotta see a man with a pitchfork. You agreeing to that is agreeing to the destruction of your own nation.
Right.
Because you want your son or your daughter's father to be out of the house. You're agreeing to that death and hell condition that Esau brings to our community.
Right.
So go ahead and go with that.
This is Luke chapter 4, verse 5. And the devil, taking him up into a high mountain, showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time.
That's what Esau does. When Esau got a talented Jake, he'll come to Jake and say, look, you can have all this. You can have all this. You want the woman, we got you. You want the cars, we got you. You want the homes, they'll literally show it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll literally show it to these Jakes and these deals. And these Jakes will be looking at it coming from poverty like, damn, that looks good.
That's it.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. And the devil said unto him, all this power I will give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will I give it. If thou therefore will worship me, all shall be thine.
Yeah, and what a lot of people don't understand is this actually happened. Yahawashi was tempted of the spiritual demon Satan. Now you're not gonna. A lot of people ain't gonna get that level of temptation. Y'all gonna get it through a lot Esau. A lot of times you're gonna get that through his actual physical counterpart on earth, Esau. He'll do that in his stead and be like, "You want all this?
We give it to you."
And what people don't understand is that a lot of celebrities, they know they can get that through Satan. Bob Dylan, man, you guys gotta watch the interviews, man. And he might be a Jake. He might be a Jake. You know, a lot of these musicians that are very talented, a lot of them could be Israelites.
Yeah, you got Dylan, like the brother said. Dylan made that 60 Minutes. That was on 60 Minutes where he made that statement. Not only him, Katy Perry. You got all these rappers that did the same thing.
Kanye West said it.
Exactly.
Even Tupac alluded to it.
Yep. Tupac, Eminem. Well, Eminem ain't no Jake, but I mean, Eminem. All these people who in that fame and fortune, you know, they had to make that deal, man, to get that power.
Mafia, them guys.
Yep.
Them guys is very demonic. Them boys is demonic anyway, man. So them boys is out of there, bro.
Man.
You know, they didn't have guys die in their group like nothing. Young too. You know what I'm saying?
Man. They think it ain't a joke.
Yeah, man. That's why, but when brothers come up and get tempted with that, they want to do like Yahawashi did, man.
Yeah, you gotta
Satan get behind me, man.
But see what the Yahawashi says. Let's set an example. When you're under temptation of the green, because the times it's going to come, like the reason why I bring it out, we're going to go into it, but the times to come is going to lead to different acts of this type of temptation that's going to make if you're weak and you don't understand what's going on and understanding that the kingdom is right around the corner, you're likely to fall into that temptation.
Right.
So what did Yahawashi do?
Verse 8, and Yahawashi answered and said unto him, Get thee behind me, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only thou shalt serve.
That's how the mentality you gotta have.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you're not gonna do all those things. You're gonna basically say, listen, I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
I'm serving the Lord. I don't need what you're gonna offer me.
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
gonna offer me the world because Jake wants that fame and attention, man. Man, you go on that social media, there's something Jake be doing for attention. You like, man, these boys is out of here, bro. What about the Jake? You see the Jake? You see the Jake that was showing that money? He was on Facebook
and then them boys, them jump out boys came in and stormtrooped that boy, man.
Man,
I didn't see that.
Man, I was watching that too, bro.
that Jake had the money. He was like,
He's like, and he sounded like he was from the South. He's like,
Yeah,
you
he's from Florida.
see what I'm saying? That I got that money. Got that money.
got that money. He had to be about 18, 19. He couldn't have been older than 19. That boy was young.
Hey boy, hey man, them stormtroopers came through there. That boy ran in the back. You ain't see him no
Because you
more.
probably heard the door get popped, knocked down. He ran to the back. All you see him running back in. They had that boy hemmed up, man. Them big old Edomites, man. The big old Edomites came through and just
That's right, man.
had that boy on the live stream. People on Facebook.
Live stream, see that, and you know what? That shows the foolishness of Jake because they don't understand that the authorities connect straight into those live streams
Yeah.
too.
Right.
So when you live streaming, they looking right at it. It's like, man, go and pick that Negro up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's probably what they did.
They just had one. I seen he got busted. He on live stream with a pistol, and they came over there straight to the house and got him while he was on his live stream, flashing his pistol.
That just lets you know how foolish Jake is, man.
And went in the house, searched the house, found the gun, and took him, hauled his ass right on off.
Yep. Jake is looking for that, man.
Right.
So that temptation that Yahawashi had, Jake has it on a small level. He had it at the highest level.
Yeah.
Because literally Satan could have gave him that.
The whole
and he
world.
would have had it in wickedness though.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
But he would have had it like Alexander had it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna probably do that lesson one day, but a lot of people don't know that Alexander took a similar type of deal.
Right.
And it's actually written about him having an encounter with Satan.
Right.
That's how he got the world, because he had to make the agreement, and the Most High allowed him to have that power.
Yep.
Even gave him chariots, man. There's a lot of documentation that he had chariots to help him take over the Persian army.
Yeah, that's how you really look at it on all levels with those who are in power and rulership
Yeah.
on the world.
Yeah.
They have to make that agreement with Satan no matter who they are.
Exactly, especially like the top elite of Esau.
Yeah.
Their family, their forefather, somewhere when they were not ruling, had an encounter with Satan, man.
Mm-hmm.
And said, and Satan came and said, Sir Mr. Rothschild.
No, Mr. Bauer.
Mr. Bauer, that's the name for
Yeah,
him, Mr. Bauer.
Yeah, your name wouldn't be changed from Bauer to Red Shield, Russia.
Yeah. If you would just worship me, it will help you in taking down the rest of the monarchs of Europe,
Yeah.
and you shall have, and the world shall be yours.
And all your sons and your sons' sons.
And it was easy. And you know what? And it was easy for Esau to do it, man.
Because he was at a low state.
He was at a low state. And not only that, man,
Yeah.
look, he wanted to get back at his brother anyway.
Yeah, he wanted to get back at Jake.
Look, how can I get back at these Negroes for making me lose my birthright, man?
Yeah.
Right.
Give me that power and then I'll stomp them.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, bro, people are saying how we talk about that, but a lot of people don't understand how deep,
They
how
don't,
high
man.
spiritual
They don't.
Yeah.
the spiritual world is, man. This
That's
stuff
what it
is
is.
so
Right.
crazy. It ain't what you're just seeing.
Right.
It's higher than that, man.
Right.
Literally, people are consulting with demons to get
That's
up
it.
in society.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Folks, they not, they'll tell you to make it seem easy.
Yeah.
Work hard.
Yeah.
Go to school, get your education. You can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
That's how they say they got to that level.
You got guys doing mumble rap making millions.
Right.
Yeah,
Get out of here, bro. At least back in the 80s, when you used to watch Eric B. or Rakim or Ice Cube, you were like, okay, them guys they talented.
Yeah.
You could understand that word,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, mumble rapping, got tattoos covering their
And
face.
making millions of dollars.
Come on,
They
man.
go mumble rapping.
But then they want to say God bless them. Man, come on, man. Then they want to say the
Panda,
Most High,
Panda,
the
Panda,
Most High
Panda.
bless them.
You talking about Panda and the dude that interviewed. You ever seen the interview with that dude?
No, I don't
Oh
want
my
to.
gosh, bro.
What's that
dude
one
is
now they got the person, what's that pill? The person,
Monty Percocet.
Percocet.
Yeah.
Come on.
My leg, Percocet. chase a chick, never chase a chick.
No, chick.
You know?
Like, man, what is
Come
this
on,
brother
bro.
getting to, though, man?
But you Jakes actually believe these guys. Come on, man. Them boys took major deals, bro.
Right.
Major deals, man.
Deals, bro.
Probably drive a Mack truck through some of them boys' rear end, man.
Yeah.
Right,
You know?
right.
That's the type of deals they be making.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
You man, you Jace, man. You just don't know,
You
man.
don't want fame, bro. Trust me, man.
You don't. Not in
I don't
this
want-
world.
Not in this world,
Nah,
bro.
man.
You want to be famous in that righteous kingdom. That's what you want.
You need to get back to this, learn this, you know, get knowledge and wisdom, understanding of this book, and then you gonna have the riches, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have all the
gonna
riches in the world.
Yeah, we'll get that for him. Yeah, keep reading that one, and then we'll get Daniel 12.
Yeah.
We're gonna show you who the superstar is gonna be.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in Luke?
Yeah, go back to Luke because we read the word, every word. Did you read that? Every word that comes out of the word of the mouth of.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, read that. We'll just finish from there, man. And Satan fled for him for a season.
Yeah, yeah. Verse 9.
Yeah, it's probably verse 9. Word
Yeah.
8.
Verse 9. And he brought him to Jerusalem and set him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, If thou be the son of Yahweh, cast thyself down from hence. For it is written, He shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee, and in their hands they shall bear up thee, lest any time they dash thy foot up against a stone.
Satan, man.
Look at the
scriptures.
Look at that manipulation of the scriptures, man. Highest form of what?
Witchcraft.
There you go.
That is some witchcraft, bro. That stuff is in what, Psalms?
Boy,
This is, bro. Y'all boys don't know, man.
it's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Like we've been talking about for some time, man. The highest level of witchcraft is the manipulation of the scriptures, man.
And look how he did it. Look how he did it. With the Lord and Savior, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, of course it wasn't gonna work because he was the walking word anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
So he already knew it. So that's an example for brothers and sisters to dig in this word. So when
Yes, that's
when
right.
them witches come to you and try to manipulate you with the scriptures, you can come back with them, man, with that sword.
And also that's why Yahawashi, the new better attorney, he already got all the riches of it. He gonna have the riches of
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
You know, when you get the kingdom.
Yeah. He had to exercise that patience and long suffering.
That's it.
Man.
You got some?
And Yahawashi answered and said unto him, It is said, Thou shalt not tempt Yahweh thy God. And when the devil had ended all the temptation, he departed from him for a season.
Yeah, so in a time of temptation, if you resist them, he will flee. As it says in the scriptures.
Right.
And they will flee for a season. And this time, we're getting closer and closer to the end.
Yeah.
Like we really believe that in our lifetime,
We're gonna see it.
it's gonna be over.
Right, that's right.
I mean, really, you know, shoot. It's coming, we feel like it's coming really soon.
Yeah, yeah.
You just feel like events gonna take place. Now how long the tribulation that we gotta go through is gonna last, who knows? At my time I have people just catching hell for 3 years.
Right.
Yeah. And then some of them will be able to escape that too.
Yeah.
Because of what they did over here, man.
Yeah.
Right.
The Most High basically not imputing you iniquity.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yep.
That's a key thing, man.
Hey, that'll be an ultimate blessing, bro.
Yeah. So you can go to that Daniel 12 just to kind of give.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop this while you get that. This is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. So that foolishness, man, by you taking a deal with the devil, man, that's a foolish act. They have not known me, and that's the reason why you would take a deal like that, because you don't know the Most High.
Yep.
They are sottish children, meaning stupid, and they have none understanding, because you don't understand that the deal that you're making with in this wicked society, man, is basically the root of your destruction, man. They are wise to do evil, and by applying those principles and those taking a deal with Satan, man, that's being wise and evil right there. But to do
that is very wise and evil.
Yeah.
Because the Jakes that actually do that, they're wiser and evil than the Jakes that don't do it, but are still in that wicked state.
That's right. That's right. But to do good, they have no knowledge. And that's the reason why you're in that state, man, because you don't have any knowledge of the Most High to do righteousness or good.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when them hard times come up on us, back in the scripture in Isaiah, you know, that knowledge and that wisdom and understanding gonna be the stability. You know, that's gonna keep you stable in your mind, man. You know? When hard times come up on you.
Yeah, that's why Yahawashi said
And
to
the
Satan,
temptation
by the word,
also, yeah.
every word of his mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
wanted Daniel 12:2.
Is the righteous, if they've been a righteous, verse 3. Yeah, verse 3. And so we're just talking about, those that stay in righteousness, how they're gonna be perceived in the kingdom. Go ahead.
All right. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever.
Yeah, so they're going to be the ones that are going to be famous. They're going to be the ones with the true eternal riches that no man can take or destroy. Right. And the life that they can't take or destroy.
Right.
And Jake, a lot of those deals, man, those are like blood oaths.
Right.
You don't come through it, and they can kill you, make it look like an accident. Sprinkle coke on your dead body, make it look drug related.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Make you look like you had an overdose in a hotel.
Yep.
Look, that's like just like we just read, and then if we'd have continued on in that loop, when Yahawashi returned, to Galilee, it says there went out a fame of him throughout all the region around about.
So he still got it.
Yeah.
He still got the fame.
Well, yeah.
See, so that goes back into that Maccabees, where the old man who didn't manipulate the people into partaking of the Greek fashion.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he said, why should I do this? Because if I do it, I get a stain to my name and then cause the young ones to fall.
Yeah.
He said, I'll go ahead and take this death and don't take none of that stuff, man.
And his name,
Right.
And his name is going to be
honorable today.
And his name will be honorable
Now,
today.
read this. How honorable are the men in the scriptures today that hospitals, buildings, schools are named after the apostles?
Yeah.
Now, Esau doesn't let you know who they really were and
Right.
what they looked like. But you got a hospital in Austin called St. David's.
Right.
You got St. Paul's here in Houston.
Right.
You got St. Luke's. Wait, no, you got St. Luke's.
St. Luke. Yep. Look at that.
And these are men that were hated and despised, but they works were righteous to the end. And now, even in this side, they don't know who they are, but they're being even recognized and honored today.
Yep.
That's and because they had a good name.
They had a good name, man. So see how it is, man, to follow the ways of the Most High? Hey, man, you have that good name with you, man.
Well, I think I got a precept for that.
That's a beautiful thing right there, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Go ahead and read it.
I ain't got it, but that's what I had on my mind.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1. A good name is better than precious ointment, and a day of one's death is better than a day of one's dirt.
Right.
Yep.
A good name is better than precious ointment, man. A good name in this side, in the kingdom, that's an eternally good name.
Yeah, right.
Eternally. Forever. But what we know about our nation is that there are some people in our nation they're not going to. This is not for them.
Right.
So for them, taking a deal makes sense because the word doesn't make sense to them.
Right.
So they got to live it up on this side, like it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, where their portion was in this world.
Right.
And they didn't understand why those that were in the same generation as them didn't want to partake or